You're still eating that old German candy?
Hey, Ripley, yeah!
Hello, Tig.
Hi, Eric. The attic looks different now.
Yes, it does. Look, it's almost as if we aren't in the attic.
It's as
Tig.
if we traveled to a distant land.
A land down under?
Yes! Look, the kangaroos.
I don't remember however it goes.
Jesus. Okay, so this is a package from Five-O Fox.
Oh, excellent little Five-O package.
Unfortunately, it has been sitting in the attic for months.
Well, that blows.
But we're gonna open it anyway.
Grab the package. Let's do it.
Let's do it!
Is it?
Oh my god. Make a guess. Make an assessment.
Make an assessment. Cheez-Its.
It's just a giant box of Cheez-Its. No? Oh.
What the?
Alright, there it is! There it is!
It's time for Tom Abroad.
Had a small gust of wind coming out of it that was slightly cooler than the air outside. So they did what any responsible teenager would have done. They sprinted back to their house, grabbed as much rope as possible, and tied it to the nearest tree.
Tune in next week for more of Tom Abroad.
And look, girls and boys, here are some more wonderful Slinky toys. The Caterpillar. And a Slinky Turtle. And even a Slinky Dog.
Okay, Fievel says, thought you might have fun with these on an old school game night. The instructions are... Wait, what? This is giving away all the... This is giving everything away. I'm not reading this.
Look, wait a minute. I don't know about this, though. Candy, because you need more jokes. Yours are awful. Come on, our jokes are far better than that. I mean, she does say that she was kidding afterwards, but...
That's not a...
I
think you might have to.
Have to what?
You know.
Nah, not yet. Let's see how the rest of this goes first.
Right. That's freaking awesome. Do you remember VHS games?
Of course I remember VHS games. I do have a VHS player back there, but it's freaking buried. But their TV's behind us, so we could, in theory...
I don't gotta do nothing.
Oh, there's a catalog. See, I love catalogs. Remember the days when, like, every product came with catalogs?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Let's tap.
Hi, I'm Bonnie Franklin, and in a very short time, you are going to be able to tap dance.
Was there Richard Simmons in there? Did I see Richard Simmons quick? Oh, you got
Oh, it's Richard Simmons and the Silver Foxes.
7. Let me see it. Come on. 1, 2.
Getting old.
The play sheets, as usual, where if you run out, you're basically... Oh, there's people that played on the back of this.
Oh, maybe there's secret stuff on there. Properly rewound, too. Good on them.
And the secret red...
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So you could see the answers.
There used to be, like, game books and stuff. Remember the game books that would use stuff like this?
And this is the one I remember.
Oh, see? There you go.
That's the one I think most households had this, right?
Ooh.
You are about to meet the suspects, weapons, and rooms of the VCR mystery game Clue. Watch carefully, and I'll be back in a few minutes to tell you about the game.
I remember trying to play this with our family. I remember giving it a couple shots.
Yeah.
And hitting pause, stop, blah, 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 blah. But I remember that vividly. That's
and sometimes
awesome.
when Tig wouldn't pause at the right
I would get yelled
time,
at, and then
his father would get the switch.
I'd get beat.
doing this. So I like to like make use of stuff rather than throw it away if I can. And this used to be a fire pit.
Oh.
And the bottom rotted out of the fire pit, and the legs broke, the legs rusted off, and the bottom rotted out, and we had, you know, we were gonna toss it out front, and I was like, wait a minute, no. Why should we toss that out? I can make something out of that. And as you can see now, it is a lush bed full of carrots. Ooh. This whole thing is just filled with this. These are all just carrots in here. So all these carrot tops will get eaten because you can make good stuff out of the carrot tops. So use your stuff. Is all I'm saying.
That was Eric's garden.
Here's Johnny.
And this is cool. Oh, see, I'm reaching right in.
Yeah, go for it.
Anime, a history by the British Film Institute.
So I can assume that this is a book about the history of the anime.
I don't like doing this with you. Oh, they start right from the beginning too. Early cartoons in Japan, 1912 to 1921. That's actually very cool. Akira. Tetsuo! Tetsuo! Akira.
This is awesome.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Thank you. Put that on your bookshelf?
Yeah, of course. I have a
should wear your hat.
I have a film and entertainment section, and it will go in the film and entertainment section.
I know a place that's peaceful and quiet. A place where animals play. It's called the forest, but every year we start forest fires. A careless match or cigarette and poof, fire. So the next time you're in the forest, be extra careful, okay?
If you knew it was me, would you have listened?
I have to go in for a colonoscopy.
We have one more.
Uno más.
No, two more.
Dos más. Oh, cool. You know, I've seen this before, I think. The Dharma of Star Wars. That's cool. So, God damn it, I hate that I have to do
He's
this.
so old.
I know. The Jedi includes instructions in the Jedi art of mindfulness and concentration, the Padawan handbook, Zen contemplations for the would-be Jedi. That's pretty cool.
I never heard of that.
Jedi are, they're part of a film franchise. They also do TV and comics and video games and stuff called Star Wars. Started back in the late 70s. George Lucas was this young director, and he was sort of inspired by both by the samurai movies of Akira Kurosawa as well as like Flash Gordon films and those old serials. So,
something different for a change. Then try the perfect refreshment, Chili Dilly, a delicious pickle treat that's spiced just right for every bite.
Miss Scarlet, some white wine.
This is the segment where we talk about TV moments that moved you. Tig. TV.
A moment in TV that moved me.
A TV moment that moved you. I'm gonna go way back.
Yeah,
with mine.
I want you to go and let me think.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I gotta think because it's.
Because I'm gonna go way back with mine. I could go recent, but I don't want. I want to go way back.
Delve back into the memories.
There is an episode of MASH where, I guess the thing with the episode was that I think maybe there was a storm coming in or something like that. But the thing was that all the characters were having nightmares. They were having bad dreams. Mm-hmm. And there was and in this episode, in this sequence, Father Mulcahy had this episode where, as I remember it, he was dreaming of himself as the Pope.
Okay.
He dreamed of himself in that way, but he had the Bible open in front of him, and blood dripped down from the sky onto the Bible.
Okay.
Well, it's not that it moved me like tears or happiness or anything. Like, it horrified me. It was like difficult.
Yeah.
And I remember as a kid just being like super disturbed by this, and I feel like that qualifies as being moved.
Oh yeah.
Because this idea of this guy who Father Mulcahy. I mean, you watched MASH, right?
I did not.
You did.
We've had this discussion.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I didn't actually watch it.
Oh,
I know like the characters
Right.
and stuff, so I know who. But
he was this extremely devout, very kind man. He was a very good man, and he represented all the good in what that could and should be.
Right.
And so he's in this situation. He's out there in the war, and there's all these this horror going on, and for him he's dreaming of himself being adored for doing good for people, and just to have this dropped in front of him, this horror, like this reminder of you're actually in a horrible situation. There's death and all this. As a kid, I did that really stuck with me for years. I used to think about this scene, like how horrific it was, and it moved me in like a deep way, because it was. And that whole episode itself was like a really disturbing episode.
It was heavy.
Yeah, it was really heavy. Man, in the later years, MASH got really heavy.
Huh.
And as a kid, oh man, that it moved me in a disturbing way. But then even years later, like every time when I think back on it, even now, it's like, yeah, heavy stuff. MASH was in the later years.
Up in the sky, look! It's a bird! It's a plane! It's Superman!
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound, this amazing stranger from the planet Krypton, the Man of Steel, Superman. Possessing remarkable physical strength, Superman fights a never-ending battle for truth and justice, disguised as a mild-mannered newspaper reporter, Clark Kent.
Lois is in the museum.
Better get over there, Kent.
Right. This looks like a job for Superman. Lois.
Superman.
You'd better get back to your office where you'll be safe. I've got some work to do.
Yes, sir. And this the best story in years? Well, chance.
Now this time, stay put.
Yes, my lord. And thanks.
You showed plenty of courage getting that monster story, Lois.
Thanks, but where were you?
Me? Oh, I must have fainted.
I don't think I should have eaten that chocolate. German chocolate.
No, it doesn't. Food doesn't work like that.
I think I don't feel good.
It's not like 5 minutes later you're like, oh, like people who say like they ate I got food poisoning from something that they ate like an hour ago. Like, no, it doesn't work that way. You don't get food poisoning in an hour.
Yeah, I once got food poisoning 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was the first time I ever got food poisoning. But I ordered a spinach and egg sandwich.
Sounds good.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Not many places offer spinach and egg sandwiches.
Yeah.
Ate it. It was fine.
Obviously, you ate it. Thanks you for clarifying that.
Went to bed.
Uh-huh.
Woke up the next morning.
Uh-huh.
Feeling like, meh. Like a little bit weird.
Uh-huh.
And then proceeded to vomit and crap my pants for the next 12 to 24 hours.
Nice. Cool stuff, Ivel.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks much. Danke.
Dankeschön. Darling, danke.